Hi everyone, my name's Mark. I wanted to share some of the things that have been going on in my personal life around my house and how it seems that more and more signs keep coming that we're nearing the end of the age. Well, today is August 25th. We just had that earthquake up in Napa Valley. The other day I had talked about some things about the abyss basically opening, and I showed about my sword, showing the falcon and the phoenix on one end. And I was saying, well, okay, if it's time, then come on over, let's get it on. Well, I live on a ranch. I'm a horseman. I've fought many rattlesnakes on my ranches for many years. I haven't had a rattlesnake at my house in a long time. And just before the earthquake, the day before, on the 23rd, right after I'd shown my sword and talked about those things, my dogs were going crazy out back. I have an area for my small dogs, and then I have my big dogs out in front on the big ranch area. But my dogs were going crazy out back, and my wife didn't quite know what it was, and I had just come inside the house, and she came and got me, and she goes, "There's a big rattlesnake back there." And I was like, okay, well, let's go take care of it. Let's get this done. And then she had fought it for a while earlier before I got there, and she had knocked the tail off, unfortunately. So I couldn't, you can't hear it then. So you had a silent rattlesnake. So we dug it out and stuff, and we took it down, and we cut off its head. But right after we had talked of that, now we had the rattlesnake at our door. And I keep saying that we're nearing this fifth age when the red horse will begin to ride, as well as the white horse in the apocalypse. And that the red horse symbolizes war beginning, just as all the signs all around us. Just like the snake being at my gate, being at my back door back there. Well, then last night, today's the 25th, so the night of the 25th, I've had a horse that's been with me for a long time. And her name is Chickadee, a red horse. She's my lead mare of the herd. I have 19 horses. And she had been failing for about a week now and stuff, and I've been keeping her going as best as possible. And then last night she just gave up. She hit the ground and that was it. So this morning we had to come out and get the doctor to come. And as I keep showing on that little thing about that darn syringe, we keep seeing that syringe on that Illuminati cover I keep showing, like the cure for Ebola, or to get the plague, get the cure for any of that stuff, or to do the mark of the beast. Well, that's normally what you have to do for those horses when they're that old. So we had to put her down. And that horse had a special marking on her, as you will, a type of brand, and it was a big check mark. Just like that, just like a big check mark. Just like I keep showing about that mark of the beast coming and the V for the fifth age. So in 2 days now we've taken down the snake, and the red horse is crossed over to begin to be ready to ride. I just wanted to let everybody know, as we're going into this time of the month of September, that things seem to be escalating all around the world. And I love everyone. When mercy leaves, it's going to be a terrible time upon the earth. Michael will be getting up with his great sword, going off to make war, and with the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. It's just going to be a terrible time. I wanted to show a few more things about my home area on the map, which shows that when we're nearing the time to go. Well, here's a picture of the snake, and my wife had all of these giant tubs all up against the side of the house. They looked literally like a giant pyramid. I had to take each one down until we could find it and dig it out. Right there. So that one's been taken down. Now, in the Denver International Airport, we keep showing this glyph. See when the leopard falls, representing Obama, and here's Miss Obama, and here's the USA falling. When the 10 horns, 10 nations betray the USA. And we've shown over here about this turtle, and then this whale going up, representing like the rapture situation. That we could all be in the whale for 3 days even. That might even be where the wedding feast of the Lamb is at that point. A about 8-9 months ago, out in my pool, I found a turtle. And now my wife has this little turtle through there. And you see this whale? This is San Diego, down near Escondido and San Marcos. See right here? My home is right down around in this area. See the whale? Perfect right there. Just like that. A perfect whale. It actually shows like a plane coming on the back here. See this? Near Kawanaloa, near Country Club, all back here. See that? Just like the whale. That's where I found the rattlesnake, right at my back door in there. Now up here, we've shown that this shows everything. Just like I show that ark that sits right behind me when I sit in that chair. And you can actually see right here this whole image that we keep showing. Just like we showed on that Transformers poster. See over here this guy with this fin hat coming for the 5th age. Then in the middle right here like the Red Bull. And we have to get above him. And you can see over here now. See right here? Looks perfect like a space shuttle practically. This is like that rapture ship we keep showing is meant for us to leave. He's reaching over and clicking the button right here. See right there? That's right where he's clicking the button. And that represents when the end of the age comes. This will all happen. Just as we keep showing on this glyph. When he comes down with the key to open the abyss. That's when that phoenix flies and the translation all happens. And when nuclear events happen, all during here. Just as this event right here. The whale represents the oil for the wise virgins to get out right then and there. You can see him reaching to right here is where he's putting in the key. You see the whale right there? Perfect. Right inside of there. There's the whale, and there's the oil for the wise virgins. See the whale and the space shuttle. If you even look on the wall when I am talking on there, you would have seen that the ark is sitting right on top of the whale to get the oil for us to pass through to go to the rapture. Just wanted to show all that and show how all of these things are going on. We just had that earthquake, and now we have this Burning Man festival starting up here, which is a Wiccan event, like a sacrifice, which, who knows? This thing has a lot of connections with the Freemasons and stuff, and this runs till September 1st. So there's a lot of different things going on all around the world at this point in time. Confess with your mouth, the Lord is Jesus. Believe in your heart, God hath risen him from the dead, and you'll be saved. Hallelujah. There's everything perfectly as we keep showing. The rapture ship out, the oil for us to go, right there. And that's where my home is, right there. Right where we killed the snake, and right where the red horse has now passed on. My horse with the big check mark on it. Just like right here, with this big V, like we keep seeing with a check mark coming. The lead mare, the red horse. Thank you very much, everybody. Hallelujah.